Hello, Reformers, and welcome to a special feature of EVERSPACE. Now, this is an arcade space action game with roguelike elements similar to that of Faster Than Light, or FTL, and if that's already piqued your interest, then I think this will be something that you are going to be very interested in indeed, because it has many of the elements that FTL had, but it is presented in a much different way, and that way is of, well, a very splendid looking space simulator type thing going on, as well as many lasers and guns and... oh, you'll see. You will see. So, let us begin a new game. I've taken a look a little bit at it just to make sure everything's working. And this game, by the way, if you are interested in it, is coming out on the 14th of September. And you can check out the Steam store page in the description. So, yes, if you like it, then you can check it out there. So, let's start a new game and see where it leads us. To the hangar. Yes, the hangar screen with the perks and the stats and all of the amazing things. So, as you can see, we only have one ship right now. This is very reminiscent of FTL. There's even a second one and a third one, and there will be many more added, but this is the preview version, and as such, it is not fixed. It is not... well, that's the thing. It's not finished. It's not finished at all. There are things missing, there's bugs, there's all kinds of things, but that will all be absolutely fixed for the final version. And yes, so we have a light fighter class here, comes equipped with a pulse laser, a Gatling gun, 20 light missiles, a standard shield, energized boost, and 2 scanning probes. And you'll see what the scanning probes are for as we make our way through. And then of course we have perks here as well. And I don't even know, do we have any perks right now? I don't think we have any perks. No. We don't have any perks because you have to actually buy those with credits, and we have 0. So obviously that's not great. But as you can see, there's a number of stats here as well, and there is even a crafting system according to the blueprints that you can see here. You can craft devices. There are 43 different devices to get, 23 different consumables, 30 different mods, and of course you do have weapons, and I would assume... yes, primary and secondary weapons. 16 primary weapons to find, and then the codex is of course coming soon. We can't see that just yet. So, we are going to be launching with this. These are your hit points and all your stats and everything, and we're going to try and get as far as we can. So let's launch.
Pilot requires further training. Activating automatic assistance. Stand by.
Assistance? I suppose I could use some pointers.
So, welcome to EVERSPACE. Now this is the main sort of game area that you will most likely be in most of the time, apart from when you are selecting your next destination and things. You'll see what I mean by that soon. But as you can see, we can move forward, we can strafe left and right. As you can see, our boosters going along there. You can also use a gamepad if you so desire. I'm using a mouse and keyboard right now because, well, it's a PC, so why not? And it seems to work actually pretty nice. You can hover with spacebar, so that means you can go upwards. Yes, you can go upwards with spacebar, and you can go down with left control, which is actually pretty cool. And then we can boost. Look at that, we can actually boost too, which is really nice.
By shooting targets.
Well, that seems easy enough.
Yeah, it should be easy enough. So, let us fire our primary weapon, which is a pulse laser right now. Yeah, as you can tell, I am not particularly good at it, but there are some auto lock-on weapons as well, like our missiles. But we are not going to be using those just yet.
First, use the pulse laser to deplete their shields. When the shields are down, use the Gatling gun to inflict greater hull damage.
Okay, understood.
Yes, select the next primary weapon by tapping mouse wheel down. When holding down, a selection wheel, yes, exactly, a selection wheel will come up, but obviously I don't really need one of those right now, so let's just use our pulse laser. Bring down the shields, and then we can use our Gatling gun against them. If we actually can hit them. It would make a great deal of difference to me if I could actually get some accuracy going on here. Now, what's hilarious is that whenever you hit that record button, everything goes wrong. But yeah, that's fine, because I'm showing a little bit of the combat, and obviously it can be pretty difficult. As you can see, it's actually not that easy, even in the tutorial, so there we go.
Use missiles on the next targets. Set a target lock before shooting, so the missiles can home in.
There we go. So now we can press middle mouse button to lock the target you're currently aiming at, fire secondary weapons with right mouse button. You currently only have one secondary equipped, but you can switch that with pressing 2 on your keyboard. So, let's do it. Oh yes, look at that. And as you can see, the graphical fidelity is actually really good. And I actually really like that.
It appears as if you're ready for the next stage. I have created a jump target. Aim towards it and hold steady to leave the orbit. After each transit, your jump drive requires a cooling down phase. As soon as it is ready for another jump, I will create one.
And this is, of course, reminiscent of FTL, so we're going to be heading on over to the jump, and we're going to try and do it. Let's hope I don't crash into one of those asteroids. That would be bad. There we are. So, now we are on the very familiar map that FTL players are obviously, well, remembering right now. So, yes, upgrade the sector scanner perk to reveal threat levels. Obviously, we have no idea what these are. This is all randomized as well, so you have to be very, very careful with where you go, but you obviously don't know where you're going right now. So, we're just going to select one at random. I'm probably going to go for this one so that it gives us 2 paths to go instead of just one. And we have 75 fuel. I think it takes 25 fuel every single time you jump, so you do need to restock on fuel as you go too, and they will teach us that in the next sector. So, let's travel there.
As you can see from your fuel gauge, a substantial amount was consumed during transit. You should aim to refill the jump drive completely. There is a mineable asteroid nearby. Shoot at it to extract fuel.
And there we are. That is a little bit of insight as to how we get our fuel back. And yeah, we do use 25 each time. So we have 3 jumps right now. But if I get the mineable fuel, which is over here, I'm going to boost over to it a little bit. There we are. So if we get this... There we go.
That should do it.
Remaining well provisioned is key to survival in the cluster. Before leaving the orbit, it is recommended you explore the location for resources. To speed things up, use a scanning probe.
Okay, let's try it out.
Yes, we're going to try it out, and of course the scanning probe is very, very important. So as you can see here, you can actually change between consumables by pressing 4, but obviously don't really need to do that right now as I only have 1. So let's use our scanning probe, and I'm facing towards these asteroids for a very good reason. You'll see.
I have located a container at some distance. You might want to use the energized boost to reach it more quickly, but be careful. Collisions at such a high speed can be fatal.
There, so now this energized boost is optimal? Yes, it is optimal, but it's also optional, and this is going to be pretty cool, I think, because it enables you to basically escape things, but it uses a good amount of your energy. As you can see on the crosshair right here, the green bar, as far as I'm aware, means your energy levels, and that goes down as you fire your gun, as you can see there, and it also goes down as you use boost. So let's use our energized boost right now to get over to the tech container. As you can see, it uses about half, and we need to obviously regenerate that. It actually regenerates at a pretty fast rate, but did you see that? Look at how fast that actually came up to us. But anyway, let's shoot this.
Ah, resources.
And a weapon. But you don't have a free slot to install it. Decide for yourself whether you want to equip or salvage it.
Yeah, so here we go. Now this is the equipment menu. So obviously right here, this is where you can see what you're currently using. These are the devices, consumables. You can have up to 4 scanning probes apparently, which is actually kind of nice. You can also repair with your nanobots. Obviously we don't have any of those right now, at least. You can also take a look at the stats and all that stuff, but we are not concerned with that right now. What we are concerned with is swapping out the pulse laser with the beam laser. Now of course this does less shield damage, but it does much more hull damage, so you can actually use this beam laser to be a little bit more effective against ships that have had their shields depleted, and you don't really need to use your Gatling gun that much, which I actually think is pretty cool. So I'm going to be swapping that out, The energy consumption is a little bit better as well, but the range is worse, which is kind of a little bit worrying, but it's fine. We'll just swap it out right now, and we're going to salvage the pulse laser. And as you can see, salvaging will give us scrap and ore.
Resources are essential for crafting and upgrading your equipment. It appears, however, that we have exhausted our possibilities here. I suggest advancing to the next location.
And to do that, of course, we will aim at the jump point, and we will be entering, well, technically warp. Yes, we'll be entering warp again. Okay, so now we have two different options to choose from. I don't know where to go. I guess we're just going to go straight forward. Why not?
That's just what I need.
We have some enemies coming in as well.
Outlaws. Independent operators with varying affiliations profiting from trafficking.
Ah, well, thank you very much. Boosting firing primary weapons and using devices consumes energy, as I said. Pay attention to the energy bar below the crosshair. It might be smart to wait for the energy to recharge before going in to the next fight.
Extortion, illegal weapons trading, piracy, clone smuggling.
Maybe they have something I need.
Yes, they might actually have something we need, but obviously right now I can't really do much about it. There's actually gas here. Can I get that? No, there is a mining drone actually doing that already. So what we can do, this is completely freeform by the way, so what we can do is we can actually just leave if we so desire, or we can get some resources from this area. Obviously I have no idea what I'm doing right now, so I think what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and kill those outlaws. Obviously my energy has rejuvenated. Oh, there we go. Let's try and take out these outlaws if we can. I think this is going to be pretty difficult, but we're going to try our best. I'm going to try and fire some missiles at them. Yes. There we go. That was good. That was good. And we've almost killed that one. There we go. That one's gone. So let's get that scrap. Thank you very much. And those credits. Oh, yes. 332. Nice. So now, right in the middle of the battle. Okay, you've collected enough resources for crafting. Go to the equipment menu and see which items can be modified or crafted from scratch, as indicated by a small icon in the top right corner. Select the build new or upgrade option to open a crafting list. Thank you very much for that. Now, I'm going to try to actually get away from these guys by using my energized boost. Obviously, it does actually have a cooldown of 40 seconds, so you do need to be a little bit careful with it, but I'm going to try and get away so that my shield can regenerate itself. Where are those enemies? Ah, there they are. As you can see, we are very, very far away from them now. We can't even lock onto them, so I'm going to try and switch maybe to my Gatling gun, because it has a little bit more range than the beam. But I don't know just yet. We're going to try and use the ice in space here to try and block some of their fire, but as you can see, you need to be pretty good at dogfighting, which I'm not. I'm not very good at that in the air. But yeah, we're going to see if we can make something happen, because one of them is injured. One of them is injured quite severely, so let's see what we can do. Yes, one of them is injured, but he has his shield back up, so that's kind of sad, but we're going to try and get over here. Yeah, it's not within range just yet. Now it's within range. There we go, take that one out, and our shields are absorbing a lot of the damage. There we go. Yes, okay, so we've eliminated all of them, which is actually pretty good, but I was a little bit worried there for a second. Okay, so now, where are the other... Ah, there we go. Scrap. Give me that scrap, please. Yes, we need our energy to rejuvenate before we jump to the next place. And did I miss something over here as well? I'm actually unsure. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't, but it seems maybe it's... Has it been lost? I don't know. But we're going to try and find an asteroid here. Is that... it's a G&B fighter. I don't actually know what that is, but hopefully I don't need to find out. There's a plasma field there as well. Okay, so shall we use a scanning probe or shall we just head on? I think it might be an idea just to head on because... Ooh, there are some more enemies over there. Yes, I think we'll probably just start our jump. We have gained quite a few credits already, so I don't really want to deal with that right now. But what I would like to do is actually see whether we can go into the crafting menu now. Can I actually do that? Wait a minute. Is it over here or where is it? Oh no. Now I've completely forgotten where it is, but it's okay. Let's just teleport, shall we? Let's just jump to the next I want to see what actually happens when we get to the next sector. Okay, there we go. So, let's take a look here. Okay, well, we have 50 fuel remaining. Hopefully we're not going to have too many enemies in this next sector, and we'll actually be able to get some more fuel. Ah, there's a jump gate. Great. So, we have reached the final location of this sector. Fly through the jump gate in order to reach the next one. You won't be needing any fuel for the jump. Oh, that's great to know.
Jump gates are the primary method of travel between systems. These were built by Gradient Brunt prospects for their mining drones to reach areas more efficiently.
Okay, thanks for the introduction. Now, you want me to use this?
It is the only way to the next sector. So, yes.
Well, that's good to know. That is good to know, but I would like to get a little bit more fuel, so I might actually need to use a scanning probe to do that. But I have a feeling that these outlaws are probably going to want to attack me soon. So I could just go through the jump gate right now. I think I might actually just do that. We do have some GNB fighters. I don't actually know whether they're enemies, but they're yellow, so I would assume that they're neutral. Are they actually firing at things over here? They seem to actually be firing at things. Should we go and see what's actually going on? Seems to be some mineable ore there as well. I would like to go and get that mineable ore. Yeah, they are actually fighting each other. Oh, it's a trader. Oh, let's go and help the trader. Okay, let's go and help the trader real fast. It does seem to actually be holding its own quite well.
They're onto me.
Yeah, look at this. There's a trader right here. And there seems to be some outlaws. Yep, there's some outlaws. Okay, let's do it. Okay, taking out one of them. Taking out one of them. And we've destroyed 10 outlaw units. That's not bad.
And Brunt prospects, corporate behemoth and sole legitimate operator in the demilitarized zone. Their monopoly has ensured unchecked expansion. You will encounter their jump gates and mining drones frequently.
Well, there we go. We've actually destroyed another few outlaws. Oh, there's some extra fuel there. Give me that. And I would like these nanobots. Oh, no. Sorry, asteroid. Yep, there we go. Okay, so we have some more nanobots now, so that will actually help us to repair our hull. And does this mean we can actually trade? I would actually like to get the right way up, please. Well, technically the right way up anyway. Can I actually trade here? I can. Aha! Hello there. Okay, so I can actually trade this money for this, but obviously I don't have enough. Technically, do I? I don't actually know. No, I don't. I do have 14 ore to trade for 180... Oh, no, wait, I'm buying this. Oh, okay. Well, that's kind of sad, I guess. So, no, I'm not going to trade with you, thank you very much. None of what you have is what I require. So, there's some mineable ore, so I guess we could just go over there and see what's going on, but otherwise I think I'm probably going to use the scanning probe, see if I can get a couple of things.
You have extracted raw materials. These are essential for crafting and upgrading, but you will require much more.
Ah, well that's good to know, thank you. And what about the plasma field? Ah, okay, so we can shoot that as well, and that will mine some plasma for us. I don't know whether that's really how it should work, but I think that's pretty cool how you can just gain resources out here at any time, but also that there's many, many enemies that you have to fight. Shall we? Okay, I'm gonna use the scanning probe, see if we can find some more fuel. Ah, there are actually some containers in the area. Ah, yeah, there are some containers. Okay, so I suppose I'm gonna go to the plasma field first. Gonna shoot this. I don't actually know whether that's gonna... Is that actually hitting it? I don't even know. There we are. We're gaining some plasma right now. I don't think shooting it actually makes any difference. No, I don't think shooting it actually makes any difference. But that's fine. That's good to know, at least. And now I should probably go and get these containers as well. So let's go over there. There's actually two in... Wow, two very close to each other. Okay, where is it? Ah, how do I even get that? Ah, I suppose I have to go around here. Ah, there it is. Okay.
You are acquiring a taste for cast-offs, by the looks of things.
Yes, very much so, yes. Okay, well. Ah, there's another one. Ooh, a scanning probe, very nice, and a nano kit blueprint. Oh, okay, well, there is a crafting system, of course, and we get some scrap here too. Is there anything else? There is one more container over there. I think we can use our energized boost to get over here. And we get some more credits. Fantastic. And we can now craft some new items too. So let's head on through the jump gate, shall we? Doesn't seem like we're getting any more fuel this time.
You've reached the next sector. Very good.
What's my objective?
Reaching your destination.
And where is that?
It's still a long way to go. You will understand more when we get there.
I would prefer more substance to your answers.
I would as well. But for now, that will be it for this episode. And again, if you would like to purchase this game or check it out, then check out the link in the description and it will take you to the Steam store page. And this comes out on the 14th of September. I think it's actually worth a look. It seems to be a very fun experience if you are an FTL player or are just interested in space and dogfighting in very intense sort of battles. Then this will definitely be for you. So I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.